is the Scry Sports Network 8, the Ultra special presentation. This program contains graphic violence, harsh language, bizarre sex acts, and copious drug use. Parental discretion is advised.
Open up your ear holes and get ready to receive Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws Part 2, Baking the Law. The Mithril Maidens are back together along with their new tour manager, about to take on their deadliest gig yet, a baking competition. It's like the Great British Bake Off, but with magic swords, magic missiles, and magic mushrooms. Now on with the show.
Welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers podcast. I'm Matt. I'm your co-host and GM for episode 4 of our newest actual play story, Baking the Law, the follow-on to Endless Harvest, which is part of our Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws story arc. The characters in this story are not your typical heroes. Instead, picture your favorite 80s heavy metal band with all their flamboyant personalities, big hair, bad habits, thrust into the world of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, fantasy and adventure as they try to get their next gig, their next score, and more groupies, all the while trying not to get themselves killed. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, like, and follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and please drop a review on Apple, Podchaser, or anywhere else that you listen to podcasts. It really helps us out. Let us reach more people and share our stories. Also, feel free to reach out and just say hi or ask us a question on Twitter. You can also learn more about the cast and read about us by checking out our website at theaarpgs.com. And so, without any other further ado, in fact, also you can go to our.
That's further ado, Matt.
What?
That's
I'm
further
watching
ado.
Sean try to hold in a statement, and he can't do it. He's just like his mouth's opening slowly over the whole time.
Is he pooping? Is he pooping?
Fucking stop and fill it still. God.
I got to do it all in one breath, so you guys don't interrupt me. It's like a constant stream of thought.
We should just interrupt you anyway.
Yeah, don't use sex rules for this, okay?
Right.
You can breathe, man. It's all right.
Safety word. Safety word.
Pineapple.
Margaret Thatcher on a cold day. Margaret Thatcher on a cold day.
All right, so
Christ.
let's go around and meet our brave and virtuous adventurers. And I'm just going to go from right to left on my screen. So, Sean.
Oh, I've been holding my breath for hours. Yogrim Loshar, halfling barbarian, lead lootist. I will go into a full detailed summary of last week's adventure. That was it. Next.
All right. Next, we'll go to Kupo.
My name is Gromosh. I'm a singer in the band, and I just came out of a trance, so I'm not too sure exactly what's going on, but I'll be ready, right?
He'll be ready. All right, Malcolm.
I'm Orin Killroy. I am the fortunate manager of this fantastic band. I use fantastic very lightly and only on brochures and various parchments passed out. That is said, I am their cleric and their caretaker and their wrangler on a good day. But I'm so
Outstanding. All right, Tyr.
Hi, I'm Tyr, and I'll be playing Ray Northshine, lead bassist for the Mithril Maidens, and Faye Archer.
All right, Chris.
I'm playing Zulja, the half-orc bard and drummer of this motley crew. And I don't know how we're going to live up to the intro. So here we go.
And Nathan.
Did we do Malcolm?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
I must have dozed
already
off.
done.
Wrangler.
I'm playing,
Yes.
I'm playing Echoes
Someone's
of
gonna
Banter.
be.
I'm playing Echoes of Banter, and my story started a long time ago when I was born a poor elf child. I have the.
Do go on. I'm curious.
Remember, you're only allowed to do this in one breath. Matt rules.
You're done.
I have the only two things I
And
need: my
that was
sword
fantastic.
and my fists.
All right.
Scene.
And so there they are.
Baking the law.
Our mighty
Breaking the
Fae.
law. Breaking the law.
So last adventure, our adventurers found themselves as part of the Baking the Law contest, and their first challenge was, do you know the Muffin Manticore? They've got to create a delicious breakfast pastry using standard ingredients and also something found on the Manticore, the wild beast. So they were led out into the desert, into a valley by their watch, the guard D. Snyder, and they set out into the valley. They tried to cross a bridge with a bunch of bells quietly until Echoes jumped on it and began to play the bagpipes and do a jig.
I don't think quite. I don't try was the thing.
Well, I think Holgram ran and jumped over it. Like they were attempting to be silent, and then Echo. And so the group was attacked by 3 manticores, and they have been fighting them. Echo tried to leap on the back of one and missed and fell down to the canyon floor.
Yep.
And so that is basically where we've left off, and we're at the top of our turn order with Orin Killroy.
The question is, do I want to help them or just leave now?
Honestly, the smart thing to do
Just run.
run.
I mean, there are other bands. All right, so
Yeah, so you and Gromarsh are kind of hunkered down behind this boulder, and flying above, directly kind of to your north, a little northwest, is a manticore that would I think it just fired some spikes at somebody.
okay, and Echo's down on the ground.
Yes, you can't
And we
even
haven't-
see him. In
I
fact,
can't
the only
see him.
person who can see him, it would be Holgram.
Okay, now I'm not gonna worry about him because I can't see him. I'm assuming he's gonna be fine. He'll just walk it off. There appears to be a manticore heading towards us.
Yes, right north of you. Yep.
Yes. Well, this may not work, but I don't want to be seen by him. So I'm gonna cast blindness.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So it's a DC 13 Constitution save, right?
Which he probably can make, but I'm at least gonna try.
We're going to try. So here he's going to try to make his save. No. Okay.
All right.
So he is blind, which I believe just gives him disadvantage on his ranged attacks or attacks
Well, I'm
general.
just trying to imagine him being blind and hitting a rock as he's flying. But that's my hope.
Yes. I have placed an icon on the blind manticore. Now, so you cast that spell. Do you want to stay where you are, kind of hunker down, or do you want to move? Or
Expose myself to being seen. So, Matt, Orin will
Yes.
move across the jangly bridge next to the beardless halfling, beardless dwarf, and that's when I'll stop. That way we both can be targets, I guess, which is a terrible idea, but I'm assuming someone's going to show up.
all right, so Orin, you go running across the bridge, just like a jingle, 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 jingle as you go running across, and you see as you do that to the northwest of you. Another manticore, kind of hears the jingling and it turns towards you. It's kind of was looking down at echoes of banter, but it sees you, it hears that jingling and kind of Pavlovian response, looks back at you and kind of snarls.
Excellent. That's fine.
All right, and now it is the manticore to the south. It has got that axe, right, that's flying around and attacking it. So it is going to attack Holgram with a barrage of spikes. First one is an 18. Second one,
Wait, it's shooting the beardless dwarf.
yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm about to fucking join them attack. 20 ain't to stop.
Ooh, 20.
It hits as well. Fuck.
So good job hiding behind the
And
half.
13. So does an 18 hit you,
Precisely.
Holgram?
The 18 hits me by 1. My AC is 7. All right. Yes.
All right, so let's so the first one does 4 points minimum damage,
That's good.
and the second one does 9. All right, so that's its turn, and it is going to fly.
It gets an attack of opportunity from the flying axe.
Yep, sure can. That's a really great spell.
It's not even a spell.
It's just a thing he does on
it's
Tuesdays.
like an ability.
It's an ability for his class.
That's very cool.
That's awesome.
All right, so then to Growmarsh then what makes an attack with it?
Yep.
I don't feel like attacking now. I'm feeling quite emotional, but I will.
I think the axe has its own agenda, buddy. It's all right. Just hide behind that boulder and let it do the work.
Oh, nice.
20 to hit. Nice.
That is a hit. So it's what's
Wait,
your guys'
that's a nat 20. Is
No, it's
it?
not. No.
Oh,
yeah.
no, he did it.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Too bad.
15.
So what is so 1d10 plus what are your guys' proficiency bonus? Should be pretty much I think the same for everybody at your level.
3.
3. So Tony, it's off the dice roll, it's 1d10 plus 3.
Wow.
Oh,
maxed
max
out.
damage. All right.
Nice.
So this guy is 13
Don't walk
points
away.
of damage. Ow.
Don't fly too close to the sun. I'll fucking strike you down.
All right. Well, it snarls as this tries to fly away to stay away from Holgrim's short range and gets whacked on one of the
it's gotta be
on
short
its
range.
side. It's always going to be short range
I was like,
Jesus.
with the
I
axe.
don't know where you're going with that. I mean, Holgrim surely can shoot further than he's further than
All right.
Right.
Rain's gonna fly over the top the butte there, and he is gonna take a shot at the guy who the manticore just flew away. 22 to hit,
That is a hit.
11 piercing plus 2 sneak attack, so 13.
All right.
Sweet.
And then he is going to fly a little bit further down south here and hide.
you think you're well hidden.
Wow, 15 stealth. That's
It's
not,
pretty good.
that for me. That's not good.
Yes.
No,
About
it's-
average.
Considering how small you are, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's the
How
glitter.
are you messing this up?
The glitter.
Yeah.
Put down the cowbell.
All right, Growmarsh, you are up. You just saw the your band manager kind of stand up and do an incantation, and sort of the creature kind of
Incantation. That was like a major spell.
like, and does basically. So you know that he's blinded the manticore to the north of you, but it is still hovering. It stopped flying. It's kind of hovering and looks confused.
Right. Band manager, is your bad component for that? You just shake a bunch of contracts at it until it goes blind? Is that?
No, I just showed it its overall cut in the next band release. Just go ahead and shoot the thing while it can't see. You might be at advantage, which might be just mediocre
Just
for
get a
you.
slight bit of context. Before I came to, what was happening last week with the
We were
Manticores?
just
What's their goal?
we're talking about your garden shed.
The Manticore's goals are to kill us.
So we
our
want to
goal is
harvest
to-
the manticores to make
Yes.
some delicious breakfast. food.
Breakfast sausages.
And surprisingly,
muffins.
manticores are not being harvested while they're alive, so we have to unlive them so we can harvest.
All right. Can I use said enchanted axe again?
The enchanted, you can use your bonus action to command the axe to go, but you still have a full action of your own if you want.
Okay.
So you can
Okay,
do
so-
something, and the axe can do something as your axe groupie.
All right. Well, I would like to just do something nice, like cast Crown of Madness on this Manticore.
All right, blind and
Can you play with madness?
now let me warn the player because this happened once before. So Crown of Madness is great, but it doesn't work if they can't attack anybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother him. I would probably get the other one, but you
Well,
know.
that one can attack somebody though. This one over here, or this
Yes.
these two
Yes,
can
that's
attack
right.
each other.
Well, the one that's
All right.
blind, it's not going to really be able.
Well, that's not the one he'd be casting at, because that's the one over here.
So yeah,
So how about this one?
Wait, which one's
Yep.
which one's blind now?
the one to the north.
This one's blind.
That's what I thought. I thought I blinded that one.
Here,
that's
let
the one
me
he wants to
reveal-
actually do madness on.
This one, well, this
There.
one or this one, he can. I mean, if he does this one, that one can attack both.
Right. So I'm going to go with this one.
Okay. Can you go ahead and post it? I want to see what you're saying. I think it's a will save, right?
Yeah, just a wisdom
DC
save.
13. All right, so wisdom save. Nope, not with a 2. Not with a natural 1. All right, so he's got a crown of madness. His mind is a swirl of anger and craziness.
All right, so just to paint this for the listeners, so we've got 3 manticores. We've got one to the north of the party, one to the west of the party that's kind of hovering over Echoes, who now has a crown of madness on him, and one to the kind of east of the party, by about 30 feet from the majority of the party.
That's
And by
still west
east,
of the
you mean
party.
west.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking
West,
The
north,
other,
west,
yes,
and
the
north.
other west, the other east.
All the way,
Right.
all the way
sure
around.
for the,
All the way around.
Manticore's fucking everywhere.
It's Australian East. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, and you should make note of the Manicore near you. It has the crown of madness, not Echoes. Though Echoes has
Echoes does, but it's
Echoes has his little circlet of madness, but that's always.
You know what?
All
Want
right.
to see where I
the
wear it?
conquering of Magnus.
Oh, that's not what I meant,
Stay tuned
man.
for his solo album.
Why you gotta make
Conquering
everything about
Magnus,
sex?
Coming in March.
No, it's a song about a ring that's made of a cockatoos.
It's like that Jack
Dromar,
Black.
so you're so you can make your axe attack on your bonus action.
No, fucking A, let's do it.
The bonus.
So you can move 30 feet. So you can move it 6 hexes. Yep, 30 feet,
you've
and you
laid
can
it-
attack.
You've laid out the correct trajectory at anchor. Let's do it. Now,
Another 20. Nice.
dirty 20.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Dirty 20. All right, roll damage. 1d10 plus 4.
Nice. Another 10 points.
He is looking really rough. Like the axe flies over and like takes a whack out of its wing. Like one of the wings is partially limp, and it's still flying, but not very well.
Well, I did that. Oh, sorry.
All right, it is the next Manticore's turn. It is the one that is crazy. It is going to roll a d6 and decide whether it's going to attack its buddy to the northeast or the southwest. 1, 2, 3 is northeast. 1, 2, 3. So it is going to fly up, and it is going to claw at its what used to be its friend.
too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
'cause-
lot of advantage because it's blind. Its target is blind, so a lot of advantage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, that hits, so I don't roll twice, and then the second one
Could get a critical.
hits. So I'm not even going to roll the advantage because both of them hit the first time around.
Could get criticals.
And damage for the claw.
You should always roll.
Stop
against it.
shortchanging the band, man.
6.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know what?
What do
make a very
What are
good
you, our
point. So-
manager?
No, sorry.
I
You make
just
a
set
very
up
good
the-
point.
Ah.
Nope. And no. So no criticals. So claw damage 6 for the first one, 5 for the second one, and then the bite misses. All right, so he does 11 points of damage to a very, very, very confused Manticore. All right. And that, unfortunately, is all he can do. And Echo, it is you. You find yourself laying on the soft sand of the calm and peaceful river valley as you stare up at the sky. Not a cloud in the sky.
All right. So, how high off the ground are the 3 manticores?
So they are about, I'd say 70 feet, because they're about 20 feet off the ground and you're 50 feet down in the valley.
Well, that sucks. So, and what about this rock formation here to the northeast of me?
Well, right. So that's about
How
50,
high is that?
50.
50.
Yeah, and that's why you can't see the top of it. So you have lost line of sight to these two.
Okay, that's fine.
You can
I
can see the one to the southeast.
Yeah. I saw them fly off that direction, so I'm going to, I think I'm going to jump up in the air.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I ran to this, at this formation to the north, and then and then jumped and then teleported at the top of my jump, would I be able to kind of like grab onto a rock and climb the rest of the way?
Yeah, how far can you teleport?
30 feet. So essentially go 47 feet.
Yeah, are you trying to just jump to the one that's like right above you, right up here?
No, this is one out here because I needed like a 10-foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'd basically jump, teleport, and you'd be like grabbing on. So you'd also have to make a climbing check
Okay.
to hold on. So you could get to just below the lip, and then you'd have to try to grab hold of something.
All right. As bad things can happen. And would that be athletics?
Yes.
All right.
So you can go ahead and you do your jump, and then you teleport.
That was almost a 2.
Yeah.
So 13
Yeah.
is that
13. This is rough hewn. It's super easy to climb. So yeah, you can.
So I'm just trying to get to the
kind
top
of
of
scrabble.
that
Okay.
rock there.
All right, so you are just below the edge. You can see now these other guys like fighting in the air, but you can't quite see over the lip of the plateau yet.
But can I see them enough to string my bow and take a shot?
Well, you're still holding on to the side of the cliff.
I thought I climbed up. That's part of my move. No?
I don't know how can you run,
Let the
jump,
negotiations begin.
teleport? I know. Run, jump, teleport, hold on, and then
as long as I'm within my movement, I should be able to do.
any combination.
So
Okay.
you just all you did was move, right?
Yeah.
And basically, the climbing was considered an interaction as opposed to an actual action. So, I mean,
So you're gonna spend the rest of your move scrambling to the top.
So
and you
so
didn't
was
dash, right?
no, I didn't dash, but I jumped.
You use a key point for Step of the Wind.
Yeah, I use a key point, which doubles my movement and gives. So I guess the question is did I use an action to make that athletics check? Or is that considered movement?
I'm gonna do movement because when you climb, I mean it's both,
can
right? Like you
resist
go, I'm gonna
cry
climb
of
this wall.
blue
That's kind of what
falcon.
you're doing, but you know what? I'm gonna say parkour, right? It's all one movement, all one movement. So
To me,
you can
that
kind of
feels very
scramble.
monkish.
Yes, you can scramble to the top. You see a huge nest on the top of this
Oh, okay.
plateau, and you see the two manticores.
Okay.
So yes, you have an action left.
All right. So I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a dart. Those are a lot easier just to grab and throw. So I'm just gonna throw a dart at him.
You're gonna throw a lawn dart.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the old like 1970s lawn dart, like the
Well,
big
that was
metal
the only
tip.
that was the only one they had. It was just like, hey, for kids, and I was just like, what?
Right.
So do I hit AC
Look,
15?
not everybody likes kids, all right?
You do.
Apparently not.
And I'm assuming you're throwing out the one that's just right in front of you, right? The closest
Yeah,
one.
the
It's-
closest one.
Okay.
Well, you could throw with the further one and be an advantage.
Well, I didn't know that one's.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
Yeah. So I spent an extra key point and imbued that dart with some key energy, so it does an extra D6, which didn't turn out too well.
Is
so
that the 2
a total of
points?
6 damage.
Okay. You have to take 2 more off there. All right. You poke him in the rear with the dart. All right. And it is now Zulja's turn.
First, I'll shout, Echoes! Echoes! Look for eggs!
Oh, okay.
Get some omelets! But then I will start singing song lyrics to him in the forms of dissonant whispers.
That explains a lot about our ticket sales.
DC Wisdom save. All right, so Wisdom save 13. Oh, and he finally... Does he take half damage?
On 6, so yeah, half damage.
All right, so he takes 7.
Which is exactly what he took the last spell I cast, motherfucker. And then I will spend a bardic inspiration point to yell at Hulgrim, "Go for it, little guy! You got him!"
Call who? What are you talking about?
Oh, goodness. That one over there, you can do it.
I believe in you.
What?
Sounds like a lie.
You suddenly, Holgrim, like your muscles tingle, and you hear the sounds of metal in your ears, and
You feel the metal in your bones.
that's right.
Chappelle, imagine if this must have nothing to do with the band manager who talks about raver music. So,
You sort of like start to shimmer, a little bit, even though it's not your turn yet. All right,
You feel
so-
the heavy thumping bass line.
That's right. So it is the.
It is apparently the turn of the boom chicka pop that.
Sorry.
I would just like to allay.
Yeah, that's just what the inspiration sounds like. That's exactly right.
It's snacks.
What a delicious snack!
That would be if we were a party of actual gamers trapped in the universe of Forgotten Realms, right? Did I hear Reese's Pieces? Reese's Pieces? The sound of a Jolt Cola being opened up.
Jolt Kohler.
Christ.
Wow, that was a terrible, terrible idea. We had.
Sorry.
I'm gonna wash that down. I'm gonna wash that down with a tab.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to the fridge and get another Zima.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
It's something different.
My crystal Pepsi. That's it.
All right. Let's see. It is okay. So it is the blind Manticore's turn. It has just been bit and attacked by something, and it has a fairly low intelligence. It kind of cries out, says, "What are you doing, idiot? I'm one of you attacking me." And it is going to
Launch a complaint.
It's blind. It knows it's being. It's just going to attack back because it's an animal.
It's a disadvantage.
Yes, it is. All right, so it is going to claw, miss. It is going to claw, hit, but not critical. And so it will do 4 points of damage. And then it's going to attempt to bite it. Let's see. Bite 1, bite 2, and it misses. So
He did max damage and minimum damage.
that's right. So that is its turn. It is sort of locked in an aerial battle with this unseen foe. It doesn't know why this one's attacked. It doesn't know. It can smell it. It knows it's one of its own, but it kind of curses at it, but it's fighting back. And it is Holgrim. As you stand there on the plateau, the wind through your hair, the sound of metal ringing in your ears, bardic inspiration.
power chips, Doritos, float. So what's in up there? Is that a caught creature? Or...
That is a nest.
That's the nest. You can probably hit it because it's not moving, but we have greater faith in you. Don't set it on
So,
fire.
Alcif, where's this guy at? Matt?
He is
He's
right
there
there.
where you're pinging him.
Yep. Alpha thumpiest jackass.
He is 20 feet in the air.
I can reach her with my jump ring.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, why not?
Yet he doesn't seem to be wearing any rings.
Wait. What's your strength score, Holgrim?
I have a ring of jumping.
Right. What's your strength score?
But you don't seem to be wearing any rings.
13.
So there's only one place you
How
can
tall
go,
are you?
God.
Oh, God, come on.
4 feet.
-3?
Like 4'2". I'm big for my...
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that's why I'm calling you a dwarf. You're ridiculously tall.
Okay. With that, you can with that jump ring, you can jump 39 feet horizontally and 12 feet off the ground. You can reach up and grab something 18.2 feet off the ground with a running start.
Just shy.
What about this guy over here?
Well, they're all 20 feet above the ground.
Tier essentially, they're all 20 driving exactly near.
That's what I said. Like,
Just outside about where they were. You are such a fucking goddamn critical of short people.
You do realize that they have wings and they can fly, right? So they're like flying.
So, Matt, if
You're discriminating against short people by putting everything on the top shelf.
And you were like literally the tallest
this is hot,
halfling by double the size of a ramp.
that's true.
This is why I always want to be throwing you at the bad guys.
Is that higher? That's not a higher elevation? That looks like a Oh, really, it's lower.
It's a tried and tested method of using Holgrim as a weapon.
Holgrim, you do have a potential launch ramp
Where?
that could give you an extra foot or two.
To about here.
Yeah, there's no, No, it's.
They talk about this guy right here.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I really get up on him.
The extra.
So don't move, and I run and leap off his head.
I hate dwarves.
Can I really do that?
Why not?
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Remember, the game master suggests
You get 10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
To jump, to make that big jump.
12.
It's not a... Yeah, but it's average enough. Like, it doesn't... You don't fall.
Now I got to make an attack roll.
Yeah, or you can grapple, or...
You know what? I'm going to grapple him. So that's a strength, right?
So that's an athletics check.
It's athletics? I thought it was strength.
No, it's opposed by it's athletics versus athletics, or you can use that, or the other person can use acrobatics.
All right, let me use athletics, though. Sorry, I apologize. Oh, natural 20.
That's what you need to do. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
thank you. Thank you for that assist there, pal.
Trying to be a blessing.
What is the opposite of blue falcon?
It's yellow canary,
Obviously, the golden rod.
or you.
Yes, the golden rod. Oh.
Golden sparrow.
What are you? Okay, I'm poisoning all of you.
I just reach up, grab him. Can I do damage to him?
Holy mackerel. Well, he'll try to resist that with a counter with strength and not.
No, with an 8. No.
So basically, you've got him kind of like you wrapped up on him. He is not looking good. Like he's got cuts and all.
Well, I also got two attacks. Is that
Guys?
one attack or?
I do want to point out that if he's grappled, his speed is 0.
I can ride him to the earth.
Yes. Yep.
Roll a damage.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's 2d6, 20 feet.
Yep.
So let's just do. Where's the
Well, if he
set?
falls, I mean, he doesn't move forward. I mean, I guess.
I'm biting his eye out if I can. I'm going to reach in, bite his ear. Something's coming off him. I'm just going to rip it off.
Will you wrap up your arms on his one good wing, and he just kind of plummets to the ground, and you guys both he take 4 points of damage, so not a lot. He kind of glides in, he lands like with a and he is like barely breathing, as he hits the ground, and you kind of land on top of him. But yeah, you still have that was like one attack.
I don't suppose the axe gets a attack of opportunity because he left it space.
I don't think. No.
You only get one reaction.
Yeah.
He didn't-
It's the same round. It's the same round. Okay, yeah.
Same round.
That's true.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So
Good try, though.
lands on the ground.
I want to see that. I want to see that axe be the best fighter in the party.
I hit him with the hand axe for does 14 hit?
14 is a hit.
That releases the grapple, though.
And that also kills it. As you
Yes,
drive
it
it to
releases
the
the grapple.
ground and then axe it to the back of the head, it's
Oh,
dead.
that damage was completely wrong. But that's okay. It's dead.
It only had 1 hit point.
I know. I cut its head off and I run. Wait a minute. There's another one to kill. I just drop it and I run.
All right, that is the end of your turn.
That'll look awesome on our cart.
That's right next to the bullet head, right?
Yes.
Maybe we should retire the bullet head and replace it with a manticore.
The skull just needs a bit of cleaning. It's fine.
By fire? Cleaning by fire, perhaps?
Have the couple tails off the back hanging like truck nuts.
Exactly.
Well, you could actually have manticore nuts hanging from the back of your
Those
your
are going in the
wagon.
omelet.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the breakfast.
Are they spiky
That's part of the breakfast dish.
All right, Killroy, you are up. You see Holgrim like runs up your back, leaps off your shoulders, flies through the air, grabs this manticore, tackles it to the ground, and axes it to death. He's kind of like bathed in manticore blood, whipping. And you see.
I just say that was truly an amazing performance. That's what we need to do, people. Did you see that? Did you? Ah, damn it. All right, so I'll turn around and I see these two manticores fighting. I choose this douche,
Okay.
and I will cast upon him. He's already injured, correct?
Slightly.
Yes.
Both of these are fairly in good shape. They're just blind and insane.
So I cast Toll of the Dead.
Nice.
Ooh, that sounds bad.
Well, he's already injured, so I'm ringing the bell to his soon and coming death.
DC 13 wisdom save.
Okay. No, let's see. Wisdom DC 13?
Wisdom save. Yeah.
No, he does not.
And he failed to save.
So,
15 points in necrotic.
15
Nice.
points in necrotic. Ouch.
I do love that cantrip.
Yeah, so what's that look like?
Yeah, tell us what happens. What do we see on the manticore?
So it's sort of like an inky black bolt that flies out with small shining sort of bolts of white light flying off of it. It strikes it. Then there's a toll of a bell, like from high cathedral, that rings the valley.
Dong.
Wow.
I think I heard it.
As a necrotic
Beautiful description. Dog.
dong. Yeah. Beautiful description and dong.
The greatest radio play ever.
Well, that was very underwhelming.
I'll make some
The
really
footsteps
cool for
somehow
when this
fitting.
episode comes out.
Yeah. So that dong will be replaced by something amazing.
Huge dog.
Sonorous and-
Gigantic.
Just the biggest dog you've ever seen.
Heard.
Heavy, thunderous dong.
Meaty, weighty.
God. It's just like you hear it, it just fills you up inside.
A fleshy peel. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
Again,
It's the kind that really makes him come to church.
I'm going to cast that again.
You're regretting your decision to come back, Malcolm?
Every session.
All right, you race across the Jingle Bridge again.
Jingle Bridge.
All right, and you're up next to Grove Marsh. All right, so we go to
Don't touch me, Grimmer.
the mad one.
You look sticky.
He gets to make another wisdom check against his crown of madness.
Madness.
And a natural 20, he will break free of his madness. I'm sorry, Leopold. I don't know what came over me.
Wait, his name is Leopold?
Pold, what sort of pansy-ass name were you a rich kid?
How is there a rich manicore? How does he get a name Leopold and you end up with, what, Hashberg? Graham hash? Hash gram? Half gram? Half gram? Half round?
Is the other
Half
one
gram?
named? Is the other one named Kent?
You are going to die a really horrible death, I think.
Oh, that's... I'm traveling with you people. Of course that's going to happen.
what do you mean you?
And it sort of shakes, the crown dissipates off of its head, and it says, I'm sorry, Leopold, what was I thinking? And it turns and it sees Echo trying to creep, toward its nest.
He's not creepy. He's
Sorry,
just striding to the nest.
sashay over to the nest. And it's going to fly over and land in front of you, and it is going to claw bite.
Well, fuck you.
No, I think he's claw biting, not...
He's going to whiff.
7.
He's going to whiff. And he's going to whiffy.
It's a lot.
Okay. It's like so he like tries to hit you. What do you do? Do you just like subtly?
He sachets away.
Did I use my? Yeah, I already used my bonus action.
You're fine.
Actually, you know what? I didn't use my reaction this round. All right, so no, actually, I'm gonna riposte.
Okay.
Use my sword to attack him. Good old bread knife.
No, you know what Holgrim did.
And you
Don't
just
disappoint.
miss him. You trade dodging and weaving.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not for that saving throw that's coming up later. Okay.
I don't want to waste my.
That's brave.
Right, my repost.
Oh, and you stab him. You're gonna miss. He tries to move out of the way, but you adjust your attack.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm expecting him to be beheaded. I mean, Holgrim set a pretty high bar, so I'm like, and yeah, not.
Yeah, so I did 8 there, and then I roll another d6 for my thing. 5.
5. All right.
So 13 total.
All right. You stab him squarely. All right.
Thank you.
Rain, it's your go.
Rain flies 20 feet to the north and 10 feet vertically,
Okay.
gaining some distance there. And he is going to shoot the blind one.
Okay.
Now he's got advantage.
Yep.
So he's going to make
You also get your sneak attack damage on him.
Yep. 13 and a 12.
Those are misses.
I am going to burn. I'm going to burn my action surge.
Okay.
Or attack again.
21
to hit.
That is a hit. You want to roll just in case you get a 20?
No, because I already made an attack and miss, so I don't get advantage again. Oh, he's blind.
Yes. Yeah, you get it every
no,
time.
okay.
Yeah.
I was using my advantage from attacking from stealth. So
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Wow,
Close,
that's a 25.
close, but yeah, I know.
So I'll take the first one.
Okay.
If that's...
Yeah.
So 11 piercing and 2 sneak attack, 13 damage.
All right.
And I'm going to make that an arcane shot.
Ooh. Okay.
Bursting arrow.
Ah. How big does that burst?
That is a 10-foot burst.
I think everybody is safe.
Yeah, except for that other mana core.
Hold on.
He's 10 feet.
Well, almost everybody is safe.
By the party again.
Oh, then. Oh.
Well, then, screw. It's okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I come more than down on it. It's okay.
No, I won't damage my own party.
I
won't.
Now you realize this is the only battle he hasn't gone down in yet.
Right. So I'm not going to blow him up. I'll just do the straight 13 damage.
But
I mean, there is tradition.
But Ray, yeah, exactly, tradition.
Tradition. Echo has to fall for us to win.
Don't worry, I'll shoot him in a second if he doesn't.
I mean, look, it's traditional that Echoes goes down. We know this. It's going to happen no matter what. All right, that's it for and I'll yeah, I'm not going to hide.
Okay. Gromarsh, you are up. You are staring up at the one manticore is blind. He's just got shot with an arrow, and another one is landed and is yelling and trying to eat Echo on the top of this plateau.
Can these animals can they understand me?
Well, you just heard it in common say to the other one, Leopold, I'm really sorry. I don't either that or you're still completely high or both. But yeah, he just spoke common.
Okay. The one that's about to attack Echo, I yell and I say, "Look, you fucking wanker. You know, after we're done killing you and your blind fucking twat friend there, we're gonna go to that nest of yours, find those kittens or pups or whatever, and we're gonna eat them live unless you stop right fucking now."
Wow.
Roll intimidation.
Those are the most words I've ever heard him string together.
I'm tired and I want to get high, and this is getting in my fucking way.
All right. Oh, okay. So Gromarsh has delivered his threatening the 17. Leopold kind of sits in the nest, sort of like, no, don't take our eggs. You've already killed Raphael. Just take him, use him.
You're using Ninja Turtle names, are you?
No, do you even know the do you know any Renaissance painters? Leopold and
I think he's using variations of them. I really do.
I was like, oh my god.
Leopold, Michelle, Ralph.
The lesser known one, Jimmy. Yeah.
Joe, yeah, Jimmy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jimmy the Shell.
And then
the
mentor
Yes.
Slunker.
Oh my god.
They're like off-brand China toys.
Soft bake.
All right. So, but he sits down. He's like, no, he goes, take what you need from Raphael. Leave us be with your cruel games. You're monsters.
Are you trapped here?
Oi, he attacked us.
Wait. We're gonna take Raphael and do like Raphael bacon, so it's fine.
He says, yes, we're here. We're forced to live here and take part in your cruel games.
Who's forcing you to live here?
What do you think? Those do-gooders.
Well,
Oi! Don't be condescending to me. I didn't even pay attention last week what happened. So tell me again.
Listen, I'm sorry about your friend, but you attacked us.
Well, yeah, you came into our valley. You're here to kill us and eat us.
well, technically yes.
X-name the talkie.
I mean, if we can collect infertile eggs, manicore parts. So basically, if they can lay some infertile eggs real quick, we can just take those. How about that? I don't think we have the time
cut it
for
out
that,
of their
though.
corpses.
And also Raphael.
No,
he's there.
Let's just grab Raphael. Let's leave
Raphael's
before
kind
they...
of a dick, to be honest.
He was, and he was a runner. He left everybody. He left the nest and was like, "I'm out of here." So let's take
I
Raphael.
mean, if we had known,
Don't-
we'd have left him.
Don't suck on anything attached to its tail. All right. That
Now,
said,
I gotta
Why?
talk to my mates.
He's-
Maybe we can work something out where we don't killerize the rest of you.
Yeah. Do you have any shiny stuff? Gold, gems,
How long have these guys been dicks to you?
We've been here a while, but yeah, we just take stuff from take stuff from Raphael over there. Leave us alone. We don't want any trouble.
What treasure? Where's the treasure?
Treasure. Is,
Yeah, you had to have killed adventurers before. Where's the loot? Give us the loot and the body, and we'll leave you alone.
It's a protection racket.
Look, a protection racket is not the worst thing that we have done.
It's true.
oh, okay. Sorry, I'm new here. You moral reprobates.
he rummages around in the nest, and you see him. He pulls up like a bag, like a leather bag.
Okay.
It seems to have like coins in it, and he also he throws out a couple like potion bottles.
No, I don't see magic swords in here.
Holgrim,
Yeah.
you know how to field dress an animal?
Yeah.
Take care of Ralph if you can. Help us get him cut up and transportable.
Are you guys looking for? So I'm eyeing Rain flying around to the other nest.
No, you're not.
Oh,
You're not.
no, I think I am.
Because he got a 20 on his
Rain
stealth.
fucking disappeared.
Echo?
All right.
Echo?
Yeah.
I understand you don't normally survive these things, right?
Well, I always survive due to.
I mean,
the
that could change,
The power
though.
of friendship.
Well, why don't you get back over here with your sack that you just took from him, and let's go, all right? Wait, where's Rain?
Gone.
I need lighting. We need good lighting on this animal being carved up. What the hell is he? Why is... Oh, God.
It's still morning. It's plenty of light.
It's way too much light. I was hoping a bit of a cloud cover. Anyway, Holgrim, you look great. Just keep carving it up. You're covered with blood. Looking good.
All right. So Tyr, you find those and that extra thing, and that's all you find in the other nests.
Okay.
All right. So what do you guys do? Do you parlay? Do you take the coins, the potions, and Raphael?
Yeah, I'm fine with guys. Are you fine with just dragging this body back? And leaving these guys to kill somebody else.
Rain pops up. He comes around the corner.
Oh, excuse
Right.
me, gents, excuse me. No, I'm not fucking quite happy with that arrangement. Oh, you Blighter, pick up your fucking dead friend. You're gonna carry him for us.
He can't carry them.
Allowed to leave.
Yeah, I think they're cursed.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that in the contract. You're not allowed to fucking leave. Oh, okay.
Wait, you can read? Wait. Groomish, you can read?
This is not about me, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, good. I was like,
Yeah, that's what we got you for. That's what we got you for.
excellent. I was like, I need to give you a different contract then, but okay, we're good.
Hey, DM, got a question
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
Was there like a time limit?
Yeah.
You know, there's
Bring
a.
back. Wow.
I didn't state one, but yes. So the whole thing has to be done. So basically, the entire thing, you've got to go and hunt, come back and cook and present in like 3 hours, and it took you like almost half an hour to walk out there.
So we wouldn't really have time to like leave a trap for the next group to come through or anything like that, just to help.
Well, the next year would be a
Probably
different
not.
competition.
Okay, all right.
And then
This
the next.
competition
Well, you
maybe
also know that. Remember, if you're thinking about the other teams, when you
They went
guys
to other
came out
places.
from the grass and it turned into desert, there were 3 paths.
Yeah, so
So they have
And
their
it
own
looked like
different
they
teams.
all descended into valleys that looked fairly simple.
So they all have different.
Similar, I mean.
They have manticores of their own to kill.
All right. Yeah. Well, we'll just have to think about this for future reference if we can sabotage other teams. I think
That is true.
We gotta see if there's a curse on them that holds them here, and then break it.
All right, and that will drop us out of combat.
Remind me each time before we go into combat. I need to. Well, I guess I'll just do it once a day. I'll just smack the halfling on the head with a blessing.
it's a good practice.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing of. Let me just look it up again. It's something. Smack head. I guess it isn't in there. Yes. So
Right,
vigilant.
lads.
Gotta remember
we
vigilant
gotta-
blessings.
Y'all Bigfooters should start going, carrying the thing.
All right. So yeah.
Well, that's fine. Speed ahead and get everything started.
Just take the parts that you think you can make a muffin out of.
So we're really making a muffin out of this thing?
That's the whole
right?
fucking challenge was to make a goddamn muffin out of manticore
I
parts.
thought
It was to
sausage.
make a breakfast pastry. So I'm thinking manticore meat
pastry.
pies with a side of spine juice or something.
Spine juice.
I was just gonna use these big fucking eggs. And he just pulls an egg out
Where the hell did you get those?
from the other fucking manticore nests.
Toe of the dead.
Never been hurt. Fuck you.
It still does damage, bitch.
It doesn't. It doesn't if you've never been hurt.
Yeah, it does
Never-
do damage. It does less damage if you're not hurt.
You sure?
Yes. Oh, yes.
My money's on Malcolm with these kind of things.
Just ringing the bells until it. But I'm not going to cast it on you. I'm like, son of a bitch. All right, you got eggs. How many eggs did you get?
I got 4 big fucking eggs. he's holding up like one egg and it's barely it's almost as big as him. He is.
All right, someone lop off its tail, and
We should make some furball toast.
And take its head.
I don't look. I am not the strongest person here. Wait, am I? I might be. Crap, I forgot.
There's 2 half works.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they put anything in that.
I got 13. I'm not like know.
What else do we need for
weakling.
muffins? Like dirt? Can you use
No,
dirt?
we got Ralph. No dirt today.
So you do know
fine.
there
I can get
there
dirt.
is a kitchen set up, like an outdoor kitchen back at the camp area. There's like a cook area. That's like the next phase of the competition. So you guys have to make the trek back. So you guys climb. Are you guys dragging or carrying Raphael?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Holgrim's field dressed him.
We want the head.
Holgrim field dressed him, which means all his guts are left behind. We wrap him in his
No,
wings
the guts were
because they're
sausage.
wings, and then we just pull them along.
Only the intestines are used for the sausage.
The casing is in the sausage. We don't
the
need the
casing.
actual intestines.
I want to know what's happening to the flying axe.
It's floating around. I guess.
It's making other friends.
I want to know what the name of the flying axe is because it has to be sentient by now.
Donatello.
I hope it has a higher intelligence than the rest of us.
I was just calling it Rhodey.
Did you call it Karen?
Sharon.
No, I said
Sharon.
Sharon,
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
There you go, Sharon.
All right, Sharon is a flying axe. All right, so
All right, so we beat it back to the to the?
Yeah, you guys come climbing out. You're carrying the thing at the top of the hill. You see your escort, D. Snyder, standing there in his heavy plate. And he kind of looks at you guys with the one dead manticore, and he looks kind of down into the valley at the two live ones, huddled around the larger nest. He kind of gives you guys a nod and a grunt, almost you'd think of approval, and then kind of turns around and begins to trudge back towards the main
I think
camp.
we need to recruit this guy as a roadie. That's just my thought. Not right away. Give it some thought. We'll think about this.
I'm getting tired of lugging the monster heads around.
Exactly. He looks like he's like really good at carrying stuff. I mean, I always mess it up, so that's why I let you guys handle it. But I think he's really good at it.
These straight arrows, they like to party sometimes. I'm just saying.
All right, and you guys make your trek back. The desert area quickly or almost immediately turns back into green fields with flowers and little flowering trees, and you can smell off in the distance. You can hear the crowds, the noise, and you can smell the smells of festivals, be that a mix of pastry and urine. No.
That's what I was thinking. Pastry and urine. I was like, oh, how wonderful.
Like any good festival.
That's right. And you find your way back, and there are people, like you can see as you're looking out along the trail, you see up ahead of you, kind of off to the side, you see the feebler elves, and they're sort of like one of them, they're hobbling along, and the one guy's in his little goblin wheelchair, and the body of a manticore is floating along on a sort of like a tensor's disc, and as you're approaching the camp, you already see at the camp a bunch of people cheering and whistling as you see the hex pistols as they are dragging a dead manticore back in there. They seem to have finished first. The manticore seems to have a lot of blast marks on it. And the crowds, they see you, and they kind of don't make any noise. They kind of stop, and then they kind of start clapping, and a few people start cheering, and they're like, hey, and you kind of get your sort of a fan escort back to your camp area, and you are met by the little Puffle halfling who comes running out. He's very excited. He's like, "Oh yes, you've all survived. You're all alive. That's so wonderful, and you've got yourself a manticore." Quick,
I throw
quick,
the
quick.
manticore skull at him and say, "Oi, clean this for us, would you?"
Hey, so they're trapped there, huh?
Well, yeah. So that's where they live. Yes.
No, they're stuck there. They can't leave.
What if they
Well,
want to
no,
migrate?
of course not. You can't have chaotic beasts like that roaming the.
Why don't you just kick them out of the Gooder Nation?
Oh no! They're here for the show.
So,
Fucking slavers.
No,
well,
no.
technically, and
Oh, yes. They're
so they are sentient. I don't think
How
it was
is that good?
I don't think they knew that word yet.
It's very important to keep chaotic creatures at bay and in their place.
All right, let's go to sautéing this manticore and serving up.
All right.
And let's find something creative to do with those eggs, or at least not all of them, but some of them.
Yep. And so that's
How
where
many
we're
judges
gonna...
are there?
So there are. You know that there are at least 3 judges. The one main judge is the high priest Judas. One of the guest judges is the king's daughter, Lita Fjord, and the other is you're not really sure. It's a person in a dark cowled like cloak. You can't see them. They're just sort of
like the
all
cut of his
shadow.
jib. He looks like someone we would,
So, out of
Tackle it.
character, he's probably the lawful evil gooder.
All right, so let's.
I also support this. Yes.
So, all right, we're gonna try and make some frittata with these damn eggs and something else with the manticore tail.
So we're right. You come up and there is a whole cooking area. There's all kinds of like regular stuff like barrels of flour, all kinds of normal things that you would see, but it's all outside. There's like a little pile of wood for a stove, and all 3 of the teams sort of drag their manticore into their respective kitchens that are all sort of set about 50 feet apart from each other out in the grass field, and they've got banners flying, and You see the high priest Judas sort of take to the stand. He's like,
welcome the teams back for the first competition.
he's like,
I hope everyone has had a gooder experience, and now that they've done combat with the forces of chaos, and there's like a
ripple through the crowd.
let us see if they can turn these foul creatures into something delectable and delicious. Let the cooking competition begin. You have one turn of the sandbox.
And he turns this little thing over, and like sand starts pouring down into it. So basically,
No one
like
here
an
has
hour.
slow time, right?
You can use a flurry of blows to scramble the eggs.
There you go.
Now here's the second thing. Does anyone actually know how to cook the things?
Thank you for listening to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers podcast presentation of the next chapter of Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws story, Baking the Law. I'm Matt, your host, and also your tour manager for this adventure. The Mithril Maidens are Nathan, playing Echoes of Banter, an Eladrin elf monk who's also the band's bagpipist. Tyr, playing Rain nor Shine, a fairy fighter rogue bass lutist. Sean, as Holgrim of the Lost Shire, a halfling barbarian and lead lutist. Chris, as Zulja Azea, a half-orc bard and drummer of the band. Kupo, as Gromarsh, a half-orc bard and lead singer. And to keep them all in line, Malcolm, as Orin Killroy, a half-elf cleric and manager. Original art for Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws was done by Simone Temeta, also known as Old Raging Barbarian. Music and sound effects for Sex, Drugs, and Saving Throws were provided by Dark Fantasy Studios, SoundQ, and original sound effects by our very own Nathan. If you like what you've heard, please go ahead and follow, link, subscribe, and write a review anywhere that you find or listen to our podcast. Or you can also leave a comment if you like to watch our episodes on our YouTube channel, or just hit us up on Twitter. We're happy to talk with folks. Thank you again for listening. So grab your +1 longsword and your bottle of Viagra, because you're never too old to roll. Does anybody know what PB is?
Proficiency bonus.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or peanut butter. One of the two.
Probably peanut butter.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense.
I mean, it's delicious, you know.
All right,
I had dog once. It like anything you put peanut butter on it.
Edit point.
Okay. No. No.
Dogs love peanut butter.
I do have a question. Does the dwarf ever grow a beard? It would be really
Really
helpful.
starting to get pissed at you, man. Really, this is getting old.
Rage building.
You are such a racist.
Channel
You are
it,
such a
channel
racist,
it,
comparing us to
channel
them
it.
fucking furry, fucking hairy fucks who eat rocks. I'm
That
just
sounds
saying.
pretty. That sounds pretty.
Hobbits? I mean,
That's not racist. No, it's not.
That's got a dwarf racist.
It's not. You can't be racist to dwarf. They're a subclass.
you need to stop now.
I can't wait for the band of heroes to come and destroy our party. That's just,